OK, čaute ľudia, dneska si to zareagujeme na FNCS v Fortnite. Takto vyzerajú body po dvoch hrách. Mongrel a Mr. Savage, to sú moji fanúšici, ktorí... Nie fanúšici, proste to sú tí, ktorí fandím a zdá sa mi, že majú 75 bodov, čo nejako 6 sa mi vidí a za mňa to je celkom dosť good. Ešte zapojím si monitor, aby ste vy všetko dobre počuli. OK, dúfam, že bude všetko dobre počuť. Teraz už vidíme vlastne ešte tú predošlú hru. Asi, alebo už možno to je táto hra, ja neviem. A nie, to je predošlá hra, lebo je to high-list. To sú proste tie najlepšie veci, čo sa stali. OK, ja dúfam, že ma počujete a že počujete úplne všetko. Ja to ešte kontrolujem, že či všetko počujete. Kontrolujem to, kontrolujem. A mali by ste všetko počuť, ja sa ešte dám na monitor. Ale vy to zatiaľ vidíte to najlepšie z tej prvej hry. OK, dúfam, že už aj počujete, čo rozprávajú komentátori a my sa na to budeme spoločne pozrieť. Vyzerá to dosť zaujímavé, ja som toto pozeral. Fakt, verte mi, sú tam mega dobrí hráči, Mr. Savage, Mongrel, možno to aj hra Buka, ale zase že nie. Neviem, ale asi to nehrá. Mix to asi tiež nehrá, fakt neviem, ja viem, že to hrá Mongrel a Savage. OK, takže teraz budu takto komentovať. Zapol som aj titulky, aby ste si mohli čítať. Ja vám budem také dôležité veci, vám budem prekladať. Toto nie sú finále, toto je ako keby kvalifikácia do finály. Ale ja by som to povedal. Tento Adam Savage, mne sa zdá, že on je asi tatko Mr. Savage, alebo ja neviem. To sú to traja.
Fine. Right, we are jumping straight back into the action. Obviously, loads of games kicking off. We have got mid games, end games coming your way here. Let's check back here with Mustache and Malabuka. One of the duos we focused on the beginning of the show. See where they're currently faring. Let's go.
Next match, let's go. Máme ďalšiu hru.
We've already been lucky enough to watch 2 quick games so far. And you heard them, this game we got Malabuka, Mustache, we got King and Phaser from the Brazil region. So many teams in this top 250 stacked up in 5 separate lobbies. We're here to catch all the action underneath the sun. And you're seeing already a good positioning for a number of teams, Malabuka and Mustache, even though the position they've already had success towards fencing fields, which leads them over in this direction. And already you're seeing multiple teams on the minimap Takata stacked up, ready to rotate alongside them.
Look, replace those 4 bananas with 3 medkits, and that's the
idea I'm looking to rock during
this FNCS. As now
they rotate in,
but I don't think they're worried at all. They have those eliminations already, they have the loot they need, but King and Phaser, I'm excited to see this duo mechanically at the top, and also game sense wise, I mean, they've been performing incredible from coming from the Brazil region now on EU. First Cash Cup went a little rough, second Cash Cup, they were right on in, and now first qualifier of FNCS, they've already made round 4. They're looking quite unstoppable. But let's see how it pans out here in the 4th round of the first qualifier.
Typeče dostal, ale máme najlepší. Ja to budem komentovať ľudia. Mám taký tretí, no vlastne 4. komentátor. Tu máme Savage a ABC Mongrel. Mongrel a Mr. Savage, oni prvú hru vyhrali, zahrali to mega dobre, mali metky, má to všetko a mega dobre to zahrali. A druhú hru skapali asi na prosečenie, ale nevidel si hrali v tom endgame, ale teraz ľudia, keď budete vidieť z nich bublinu, tak to znamená, že čo robia, že či pozerajú inventár, alebo tak. Typci ich pušujú, asi nevedia typci, že to je Savage Savage a Mongrel. Asi tak, lebo podľa mňa je Savage najlepší hráč na svete. Čiže zobrať, že Mongrel, ale Savage úplne rozbíja Mongrela, čo vidím na Savageom kanále, lebo ja Savage pozerám. Čiže podľa mňa je Savage najlepší hráč v Fortnite. Ale neviem, napíšte do komentárov, kde je váš obľúbený a pre vás najlepší hráč v Fortnite. Milujem endgame proste. Milujem endgame offensive.
Is this the position I want to stay in or not? Is Savage and Mongrel looking clean? You gotta imagine they're hearing those shields crack on the other side due to Storm Surge. 146 below, and already it seems like their plan is to attempt to out-heal it.
Will it be enough though as Mr. Savage making it look easy? I said attempt as Sim and Mongrel pick up those quick two eliminations, now recuperating their shield before they continue making their way to the zone. And with that refresh, with that damage, it just opens up that flexibility further on in the match here for Clement. And his duo though, grappling on in, long rotate, but so far going very smoothly.
Ľudia potom aby ste vedeli Zigmund a Kingos. Kingos je český hráč a Zigmund je slovenský, oni sa dostali sem a oni hrajú toto. Oni sú na nejakom 90. mieste, tam to vidíte QS Kingos a QS Zigmund. Zase mi, že to hrá Kingos so Zigmundom, ale nie som si istý. Ale sú to fakt mega dobrí hráči Fortniteu. Možno aj z jedných najlepších hráčov. Možno to hrá Zigmund aj s Mayfieldom. Buď s Mayfieldom, alebo s Zigmundom. Viem, že na tom nie, lebo Alkan to hral s Lovisom, to je úplne prvé kolo. Ako nie je to finále, ale to prvé kolo. Ale oni si postavili Skybase a tak, oni to hrali proste na content, hej, oni si to zahrali. Takže viem, že Kingos to hrá určite nehrá za to. Ok, hľadám ich, či už dneska palikame QS Kingos a QS Mira. No to neviem, či to bude Kingos alebo neviem. Savage nemá moc dobrú pozíciu, ale Mongrel.
You have to be careful when extending. Vidil and Resin though, 200 above. I'm excited to see what this duo is capable of this match. Meanwhile, Vanyak,
Kingos a Zigmunda looks like
they might be in the wrong game mode here.
Dúfam, že budú aspoň do top 100, aby podporili Česko a Slovensko. Lebo neviem, s kým to je, ale bazerám s Zigmundom, takže môžu Slovák. Ty podporili obidve, ale fakt nechcem. Dotyci majú mega dobrý haj, ale problém je v tom, že nemajú biele hapka. Sice majú akože aj haka, by sa zachraňujú, ale nemajú biele, takže im nepomôže. A Mongrel je mŕtvý, takže Savage na to sám, lebo Mongrel tam skapal. Ok, táto to bude ešte zaujímavé pre Savage, ale možno to vyhrá. Mongrel zabil nejaký XX safety, neviem, škoda, že Skyler ešte nehral Fortnite, lebo by sa určite dostal do týchto. Dostal do World Cupu, sa mi zdá, že určite ale fakt, až to nehrá ani Kvix. Možno to hrá, ale nepustili ani Kvix, ani Duga, ani Benji Fishy. Fakt, je to a neviem, tak old squad bol Nerego Benji Fishy, Nerego Mr. Savage, Nerego Duga, Nerego a posledný, čo tam zostal, bol Savage, oni všetci odišli, lebo Savage tam bol. Kingos sa mi zdá, že zdvíhal toho Royal. Sa snažím Kingosa tak trošku nesledovať, takže bude ťažké, lebo Kingosa a hneď to mohlo byť respektícia. Neviem prečo.
But at this stage in the game,
Savage má len 50 stále, to je dobré, že vám to vieš koľko stále môžeš proste postaviť. Aj máš, že som poznal koľko stále môžeš ale nechcem nejakým fizl, lebo to nie je dobrý hra.
Vanyak up above here. continuing to hold on. I don't know where they're getting all these materials from, but it looks like they're not running out. They have something going on here. Look, it's Phaser. He's forced up ahead, cracked down to 18 HP. He has 3 medkits. But will the aggression continue through? The duo that cracked him chooses to go inside the cone. Is that the right decision? As it looks like he is going to be able to get this medkit off with just 3 above Surge. He's going to have to continue looking for shots, looking for damage as Resin's left alone.
This is huge for Resin and Vadir. These impact points, eliminations, 20. Another team goes down, 2 more points. Another team goes down. The points are just lighting up. Vaniac and Sinet once again get chopped down momentarily, but we saw their resources now. It's not too much of a worry, especially with everybody down low. Material count probably in shambles. Reason doing a good job till very fizz before he makes that next rotate, and that's why he is so healthy in particular as a solo with the resources. It's the rotation that he's doing as he looks up. Sinet gets dropped down, but the connection once more. Vaniac and Sinet are playing lights out in terms of maintaining their high ground.
This has to be a record for the amount of times the same duo has been chopped without losing high ground. They are still above, still have a decent amount of materials, but for Phaser and Resin, both playing as solos, Phaser's chosen the passive route to continue using his medkits, staying inside the zone, looking for those options, and Resin applying pressure above, trying to see when he gets that option to take high ground. If it's what he's looking for, that might not be the correct decision with the position he's in as well. Choosing passive route, another medkit being used. Phaser has no more medkits to work with. He has that dangerous situation arising now, unable to get the elimination, but he's still up 18 HP and he continues running.
Oh, he finally goes down, but that's a huge amount of points by himself. Shades of his duo catch qualification in this last week went big to grant him and Team spot in that finals. Reason trying to take a page out of that playbook. 2 builds left, only 5 on the fizz, but that's going to get him the utility that he's looking for. Malibuka and Mustache, probably the healthiest duo in the lobby, and they are on the hunt. They found not only an elimination, but a crucial medkit. This one does come down to heal off as everybody left alive. In our top 7.
Resin now in shambles. Beat him in dirt. Connects the shot. It's not enough to knock him down though. Now switch back up to the clouds. Sinet with 7 elims for the duo, but do they have enough heals? We saw that Malibuka had 3 medkits. We saw that they were ready for the heal off. Vaniac now forced down below to take that action, trying to stop Malibuka from his heal off.
A
nice shot as Mustache goes down, but it's only going to end in a trade where Malibuka's already starting his heal off. Sinet has 2 medkits which haven't been started yet, and that is going to be the 1v1. Sinet versus Malibuka. Both of them on the last medkit. Malibuka finds the heal more. The miracle has been granted. Sinet needs to be on the hunt. He doesn't know, but he is going to run out. 9 eliminations for Sinet and Vaniac. A monument built in the sky at the end of the battle. Him versus Malibuka. The trade and Malibuka clutches up big with just 2 HP left.
What a finish from Malibuka and Mustache. They played it perfectly from using the 3 medkits in their inventory to, as they are finding those extra heals, marking them so they knew where to go if it came down to it, and even finishing it off with the 1 versus 1, securing that last elimination with only 2 HP to spare.
They had enough to cut. They had enough coming down to a heal off. They're trying to take it into their own hands. Instead of just letting a player get out for free, they're dropping down. They're going on the hunt. And they almost secured a huge victory. 2 HP is all it really took. A massive difference in Malibuka coming out on top with the crucial shot hit. Big victory for the duo that is reunited. But let's reunite a trio back on the desk to break it all down.
Thank you very much, fellas. The maniacal Mavericks, Mustache and Malibuka. We knew it was going to be a heel off there, but suddenly all guns were blazing there right at the end level. And we have ourselves a 1v1. I mean, this is classic Mustache and Malibuka. Keeping us on the edge of our seats here. Great to see them get a victory royale.
It's the fireworks I was talking about, right? You're going to get something flashy. I think the big thing there, man, it's just so close. 2 HP, like, a second later. And who knows how that will play out. That was a very, very interesting game.
toho sandwicha, ten to asi bude streamovat. Až to vůbec mají domů, ale nestreamuje, takže on to asi nemají dovolené, ale určitě to budu, z toho bude mít sandwich videjko, potom ještě mluvila.
When it came down to it, they had it in their back pocket. And Malibu, you could see it right there when he gets the elimination. He knows, right, that's something I need to mark. Let me place a marker down there or just mentally remember where that is. I'm going to go back for that. And as it happened, that is ultimately what got them the win. Even here right at the end, the heal-off did happen. We saw Sinet expend all of his medkits, but Malibuka made this shot through the wall right there with that burst SMG. That was the moment where he's able to find that elimination. If he didn't do that, he would have been down and out.
It's instinct, it's experience, it's all the good stuff. They have it by the bucket load here. Massive leaderboard. We'll check that out very soon as well here. I mean, a lot of this as well, though, must come down to the fact that experience is a big part of this. But Levin, you know, we say about the high game being a massive part of this, you know, mid. It's just a multi-touch. They need to adapt to every different layer wherever they are. Come the end game, they just have to find a way out of a certain situation, and it doesn't matter where they end up. They just have to ensure that they go through and they get those big points. It makes all the difference to the end. We check out our leaderboard right here, right now, with Sinet and Vanyak going top of the leaderboard right now with 18 elims and 157 massive.
We were laughing about it. I don't think I've ever seen a team get chopped to a high that many times. Like, their builds just kept getting broken out. They kept having to hold on and clutch on and build up to height again. It must have been like 6 or 7 times they got chopped out, Mini.
Yeah, I lost count. I don't have that many fingers, so I couldn't count up that high. It was so many times they were getting chopped out. And unfortunately for them, they just didn't quite learn from the fact that the reason why they were getting chopped out is because they weren't reinforcing enough there on the backside of the zone. There was so many of those players that were looking back up, and they weren't pressuring down enough. That's always a telltale sign. If you're getting chopped out, you're not applying enough pressure down below.
Okay,
so the teams are going to be looking up. And it's just these little fundamental differences that some of our more experienced
pokračovanie tohto efekcie. Tohto budú stať 3-4 časti na jednom, a máte sa dobre, idete si aj ďalšie videa, čo budem. OK, teraz sme teda pozabili toho QVS Milu, ti bude dostať like, nemal šancu. OK, ale musím užiť ďalšie videa, dávajte like, a zavajte na vyzberateľov, a mám vás všetky rád, keď si chcela do mojho kolábu, keď ma bude,
It was just those eliminations right there that kept them going. I think if they were